All right, y'all, because getting here so we can talk about this latest episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Before we even get started, make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and get down in these comments because y'all already know we're going to have to talk about it. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now, y'all, I ain't did Love and Hip Hop Atlanta in a couple weeks because it is just becoming too ridiculous for me. I swear, it is like watching the most horrible soap opera. I don't know what it is, scripted TV that they trying to do, but it's driving me crazy. I keep trying my best to get into it, but it's just like these storylines are becoming so much. They just becoming too much for me to believe, especially this whole shit with Rasheeda, Kirk, and Jasmine. But we gonna get there. We kick it off with Sierra and her boyfriend, Zay. The 10th boyfriend we done seen Sierra with. They on a picnic, and they announced that they engaged. They do look cute together, I will say. Now, this the one that done invented the cream, I think, that had her ass laid up around to the hospital. But that's her man and she gonna stick beside him. I don't blame you, honey. They get to talking about her family and how she got into it with one of her sisters. And they aren't happy about the relationship. And the sister that she's talking about aired her out on IG. Now, I did see that back when it happened. It was a real nasty mess. They were insinuating that Sierra was popping pills and that she had STDs, and it just was a lot that they were insinuating when it came to her. It wasn't cute. It really wasn't. Everybody gonna fall out with their sibling. Like, it's just a part of it. But when it comes to the point that you taking stuff like that to the internet, it becomes a lot. He did give her good advice, telling her that she needs to kind of mend it, especially the situation with her mama. Maybe start there, and then it'll trickle down to the sisters. So she agreed. Spice, she talks to Joc, or she calls Joc on the phone and asks him will he be a part of the cast album. I'm surprised she hadn't asked him yet. But of course he agreed. They end up meeting up at the studio a little later on in the episode. And we don't go on and talk about it. They in the studio, and after Joc get through recording his verse, they sitting down and they talking about his marriage. And we're going to spend a few minutes on this because this is just blowing me. Now, when Joc and Kendra first got together, Kendra was hard up that she didn't want any more children. Joc got a football field of kids already out here. He had already just had another younger child, and she didn't want kids at that time. Fast forward, now Kendra is telling Joc that she might want to have a baby one day. So she wants to freeze her eggs so that if she does want to have them, she'll have prime eggs to do it. Joc is taking it like, this woman told me that she didn't want to have a child with me, and that messed me up. But my whole thing of it is, you still married her. Like, you didn't leave her. You didn't tell her that was a make or break you type of situation. You stayed with her and, married her ultimately. So it's baffling to me that now that she's saying that she may want to have a child with you, you acting like you can't believe it, and now you might be losing your wife. And I really don't understand that. Y'all get in the comments and let me know how y'all feel about that situation, because I don't understand Joc, and it's really giving me that he's looking for a way out at this point, and this might be something that he can hold on to. Spice, she giving him some good advice, but she asked for permission to speak to Kendra or whatever, and Joc say no. And see, this the kind of shit that get your ass in trouble, because then after you said no, he gonna turn around and say, I would like for you to stay neutral. Because then if me and her don't work out, then maybe me and you could. And it's like you let shit like that linger like it's a joke. It ain't funny. When Kendra go upside your motherfucking head, I'm going to see how funny it really is, because she already done almost did that shit once on this show. You better quit playing with that woman. For real. I see a whole Angela Bassett from Waiting to Exhale moment coming out of Kendra, y'all. I swear. And then she an attorney, so she know how to get herself out of the shit. You better leave that woman alone. Quit playing with her. I ain't even playing. Bambi, Jessica, and Saucy, they meet up at the bowling alley. I don't know what bowling alley they at, why Bambi got to be naked at it, but nonetheless, they all link up. Saucy talking his relationship with chefdee, and he basically saying that they not official yet, but, he like to play the field. He like to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Jessica drunk ass, Zell having a baby. Now, I love Jessica and her drunk ass antics, and she's just a wild card of the show. But girl, why you had to put that man business out there like that, and you didn't let Zell tell him? That is something serious. And if I was Zell, I would be upset too. Bambi already is like, damn, now it's gonna look like we both came and was messy and was telling his business because we here together. No, honey, you better point that finger where the hell it's supposed to go. Jessica opened her damn mouth. I didn't say nothing. And when it aired, you gonna see it. I didn't say shit. And I said something to her in the same sentence that she said it. But Saucy basically is like, girl, bye. Anyway, I think I want my nigga back. He just want to play around with these people and their feelings. And it's not cute because these men really be catching feelings for you, Sauce. You already got chefdee with your face tattooed on him. And you sitting up going there hollering about you want to go back to Zell. It's crazy. It don't even make no sense. Zell meets up with his baby mama, Brianna. Y'all, this is another one I don't know about. If this is real or not. I know that there was a pregnancy test involved, but this just gives me, I don't know, Zell just seems like confused. You know, I think Saucy said it later on in the episode, but basically him and Brianna, they sit down and talk, and she tells him that she's still considering getting an abortion. She's like, you know, I don't really want to go to the doctor because once I go to the doctor, it's going to make it more realistic for me, and I'm going to be more attached to it, and I really don't know if I want to do this right now. And Zell is kind of heartbroken because he keeps on saying that he really wants the baby and that he wants her to go through with the pregnancy. But it just seems like Zell is like a scared kid or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, are y'all getting the same energy from him? It just seems like he don't really know what he's doing when it comes to women, even though he's been saying that he is bisexual this whole time. But it's just like, it don't give that. It just don't give that to me either. But I would be sad if she ends up deciding for her best interest that she doesn't want the child because it seems like he really wants it. Jasmine and Erica, they meet up to go wine tasting. Jasmine's mad at Yandy for how she went off on her in the last episode. She went clean off about her in her relationship with Rasheeda and how Jasmine been popping up and she hasn't sat down and had a proper conversation with Rasheeda. Jasmine don't feel like it's not her place to do that. It's Kirk's place to be the, you know what I'm saying, to handle both of their relationships. I can't say that I totally disagree or agree. Honestly, this is just a fucked up situation that Kirk got these women in. It just is what it is. Jasmine also tried to say Mendici be down there around her strip club without his wedding ring on. So, Yandy, you're going to have another problem with Jasmine once this shit earned. You get a hold to that, okay? Unless you already know. I mean, we do know that Yandy and Mendici been having problems or whatever. But, girl, you ain't had to put the man business out like that. Shit. Saying he be down there without the ring on is nasty work. Erica invites Jasmine to Kirk and Rasheeda's 80s, 90s party, which I don't understand why the hell she did that with that motherfucking gigantic ass. I guess it's cutting off circulation to her brain. But Jasmine's even crazy because she like, okay, I'll go. Shit, fuck it. Like, I might as well go to the car show or whatever the hell it is. But they seem to be building a nice little friendship too. You know, and I can't say that I'm mad at that either. Like, you know, they bringing a girl to the cast, so you got to give her somebody that she's going to be able to film with. She can't just film all the scenes arguing with people. She got to start getting along with somebody. Sierra invites her mama to her shop so that they can talk. Her mama get there looking stank-a-dank. She sit down, and Sierra get to basically talking about how a lot of the stuff that been going on is due to childhood trauma, past trauma, and stuff like that. And her mama really ain't here for it. She's sitting there like, yeah, okay, I hear what you're saying. But this latest situation, girl, you started all that shit. You started it. That's the reason why your sister took it to the internet, why it all got started, because you told your daughter to do some crazy stuff. I think the mother said that Sierra told Paris to post a naked picture of the sister. And if you did that, Sierra, that's absolutely wild. You had to have done something for the mama to even get on her and say the whole situation, you started it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's unfortunate that y'all are in this situation, but I think all of y'all need some therapy. All of y'all need to sit down together, the sisters, the mama, talk to Ayanla or somebody so that y'all can get to the root of these damn issues, because it's obvious that it is definitely deeper, but you can't blame that on inflicting pain on people now. You get what I'm saying? You got to heal that shit within yourself. You can't just be mad carrying that shit from the past, and then when you do something foul to one of your sisters or to your mama nowadays present, you say, oh, well, I did it because I'm hurt and I'm still traumatized. that's not their fault that you're still hurt and traumatized, baby. You got to heal that shit up on your own. You can't use that as a crutch for when you hurt people. What they say, hurt people. And that just is what it is. I hate that they left off and it looked like they didn't resolve nothing. Honestly, it looked like they didn't resolve nothing. See, this scene also looked heavily scripted, especially when Sierra jumped up. What is wrong with this film? What kind of family is this? This is crazy. And scene is what somebody did in the background when they ended that. When their mama stormed out, somebody cut. Like, this is just absolutely crazy to me. This is so wild to me. It's like, if y'all wanted it to be scripted TV, just say that. Just say that. I mean, honestly. Now, Zell meets up with Saucysantana. They sit down around to the restaurant. They get to talking. And Zell basically tells him about him having a baby. But Saucy lets it be known that Jessica and Bambi already told him. And Zell immediately looking like, damn, you could tell that he instantly got an attitude. Like I said, it wasn't right that Jessica blurted it out. But hopefully he ain't mad at both of them, seeing this house only Jessica's motherfucking fault. Saucy ain't taking it serious at all. Zell, why are you walking around with this pregnancy test? Boy, if you don't get shit out of your pocket, what is going on here? Pulled out the pregnancy test, gave it to Saucy, and Saucy done threw around to them people koi pond. See, this is why they don't want you niggas nowhere. Because why in the hell somebody got to be cleaning out the fish tank later on and they see a pregnancy test in here? Y'all don't be thinking about stuff like that. When y'all be doing these scenes for TV, somebody in production better have fished that damn thing out of there. Y'all better not have left that shit around to them people's pond. Whatever kind of water he threw that in, fish tank, whatever. Y'all better have got that out. After y'all got the footage of him throwing it in there and seeing that it has sunk to the bottom, y'all better have got that out. I ain't even playing, and it ain't even my restaurant, and I'm pissed off. But basically, Zell trying to convince Saucy that this is what he wants. He does want the baby. And this is where Saucy's like, I just don't get bisexual from Zell at all. And I agree with him. I feel like Zell does not give by. He gives that he is gay and that he is mad that he ain't with Saucy right now. But I do also feel like that Zell is one of the ones that wants a child. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like you need to find the correct way to have one or have one with a man. That's what I think. I think that he would be better in a relationship with a man and then y'all have a baby and y'all raise the baby versus him trying to be in a relationship with a woman and then y'all raising a baby. Yeah, I think he can have sex with a woman, but do I think he really want to be in a relationship with a woman? No, you could tell by the way he interacts with Brianna. It's just awkward. And this is a woman that you done laid down with and y'all done conceived the child together. And it just never seems natural. But anyway, the Frost party. Everybody's there. They standing around, they talking to Erica. She all giggly. They asking her about Scrappy, her dumb self. She over here, we've been dating. We've been going out on a few dates. He's slowly winning me over. Now y'all into it. This quick. Don't say nothing. Don't tell nobody nothing about what you doing with the damn man. Whether you tiptoeing back, putting your toe back in the pond a little bit. Just don't tell nobody. Because when the shit hit the fan, everybody gonna be like, ooh, girl, see, here we go. Rasheeda mama, Charlene, she lets it be known that she actually invited Mama D to the party because Kirk and Rasheeda didn't invite Mama D because y'all know she been starting a whole lot of shit when it comes to Rasheeda. But Charlene said that she invited her because she wanted to talk to her, and Mama D ends up pulling up. And going around, honey, thinking she gonna speak to people. Charlene like, no, ma'am, come on over here and pull you to the side real quick. We can go ahead and get this out before you start tiptoeing around doing pleasantries with people. So they get to the side, they talking, and one thing about Mama D, she just gonna tell it like it is. She said, y'all did do it on purpose, because I was upset. I feel like Rasheeda should have took Scrappy's side over Bam when that stuff was going on with the divorce. And that's what it is. That's what Mama D said. She said, yeah, I've been throwing shots at Rasheeda, period, because, I'm mad. And that's why you need to just leave her alone. Because, honey, Charlene was like, well, did Jasmine have any proof? Did she show you any text message or anything? And she like, no, she didn't. Y'all asked her, but she didn't show me no proof. And Charlene was like, well, that's why the rumor should have stayed it should have stayed right there. It shouldn't have went no further. And Mama D just told her, she said, I want to see how this play out. I mean, and that just is what it is. I think I want to see how this play out. And she tipped on off into the party, baby. And I hollered. I said, okay, Mama D, because we want to see how it play out too. Might as well. She's around. And speaking of Jasmine, she gets there. Pulls up, hops out. Everybody looking appalled. They looking shocked. Ericabanks somewhere looking silly. Because people's like, who invited her? Who did that? Who said that? Erica, you did. You need to speak the hell up. Put one of your booty cheeks in the air and let it be known that you the one that invited this girl. Jasmine walking around. They telling her, Carly, she goes up to her and she like, are you gonna talk to Rasheeda? And Jasmine's like, why in the hell do y'all keep on pressing me to talk to Rasheeda? So Carly like, okay, well, if you ain't gonna go over there and talk to her and show her these text messages, I'm finna go. So pull your phone out again. Let me see it. Jasmine pull her phone out. Carly takes some screenshots and go on over there to Rasheeda and had a nerve to say some shit like, well, this is kind of awkward because I'm the one that broke the news that Kirk was cheating in the first place. Girl, this ain't awkward. You live for this kind of shit. Turn your ass on over there to Rasheeda. She go over there. She shows Rasheeda the text messages. They pull, or all of them is looking at it. I think Spice, Ericadixon, a whole bunch of them, they over there looking at the text. But a lot of the stuff is like blacked out or blurred out. So, honey, I'm just waiting on somebody to finally say it. Kirk, where the hell your phone at? Since we can't see all of this on her phone, pull yours up, let's match. Kirk over here looking stupid. He can't even talk. He cannot even get a sentence out. Pull his phone out. They saying, okay, this is April 17th. Go to April 17th. Pull your phone back. He look, Rasheeda take the phone. She looking through the phone. It ends right there, but it honestly looks like she found something in the phone because she looked at him and kind of walked off. And then when we see next week, it looked like she's telling him, I seen it right there. Are you blind? Because I seen it. So Kirk, something was round to that motherfucking phone. Why in the hell are y'all not deleting nothing? I don't know. Especially if you're going to be trying to keep creeping. It just don't make no sense to me. But y'all make sure to get down in these comments and let me know what y'all thought about the episode. How are we feeling about Zell? Do y'all think Zell gives by? Like, genuinely. Can you see this man actually being with a woman? What do y'all think about the Jock and Kendra situation? Hell, what do y'all think about this Kirk, Rasheeda, and Jasmine situation? Make sure y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn your post notifications on because you don't want to miss when I come back with the next one.